In the very early morning hours of this December day, shadows move up and down along the vines at Casa Larga.
I'm trying to not lose any of the berries.
Those shadows are of the men who, in the dark of night, in bitter cold temperatures, falling snow and howling winds, have come to pick grapes.
I have an alarm at home that goes off when I know the temperature's low enough to start picking. My alarm went off probably about 3 o'clock.
It's 17 degrees out. It's dark, the sun's not up yet, and these are actually the ideal conditions for picking the grapes that will eventually become ice wine.
When it's frozen, you're freezing the water. The sugar still stays a liquid, and then during pressing time, you're pressing out just sugar, and obviously you're trying to get the flavor out of the grapes.
Once the grapes are snapped off the vines and collected, they're taken immediately to the press, where the winemaking process begins.
This press cycle is going to take 6 hours to get. The juice comes out really, really slowly.
Once the press gets going, the liquids run out into a tank where in a couple of months they'll become ice wine, a sweet wine usually for dessert or paired with dessert after dinner.
Ice wine is a difficult product to make. You have to, the winemakers and the winery have to be interested in taking the risk on the ice wine. Your chances of losing a crop increase with the weather.
It's a risk that's paid off for Casa Larga. Last year, the vineyard's ice wine was named the best dessert wine in the world in the International Wine and Spirit Competition.
That's kind of a culmination of everybody's teamwork and efforts coming together. You know, the vineyard manager has to manage the vineyard and get his harvest prepared for the winemaker. The winemaker has to take his time in preparing the wine precisely the way, for ice wine. And then, you come into the sales side of it.
Casa Larga hopes to continue making these award-winning wines, this year trying a new grape, the Riesling. Everyone involved hopes that what ends up in these bottles is a reflection of all the hard work that begins so much earlier out here.
All the troubles that you've gone through over the years, trying to, dealing with Mother Nature and dealing with, the rain, snow, and, freezing temperatures and the vines and everything. It's, when you sit back and actually enjoy the wine, it's great. It's
really worth it.
Oh yeah, it's definitely worth it.
Christina Dominguez, YNN.